Our society faces immense problems with our young people today. We see the rate of juvenile crime. We see drug and alcohol addiction among our young people. We see them dropping out of school. There's a correlation between what happens to our children early in life and the outcomes that we see.
Community-wide problems
Good morning, everyone.
We need you to fill this out.
need community-wide solutions.
Good morning. Good morning.
These adults are taking classes at a local high school, but this is not 10th grade. They're learning how to become better parents and grandparents in an innovative program called Early Learning College. It's designed to help parents shape their children during the first 3 years of life, correcting many of our youth's problems before they start. Parent University, partnered with the Savannah Early Childhood Foundation, is the product of the Rotary and Kiwanis Clubs of Savannah to create Early Learning College.
We've got to focus on the parents.
Parents are the absolute key to early learning and early development.
Michael O'Neill of Parent University and Paul Fisher of the Savannah Early Childhood Foundation are on a mission to get kids ready for school before they enter kindergarten. Here's how it works. Certain public schools donate the use of their space on Saturday mornings.
That's all the class.
Then, parents throughout the surrounding neighborhoods are invited to attend. Child care and food are provided with unique experiences for older kids in the family. Now, these incentives help draw parents to the classes. There are even door prizes and raffles, with attendees winning everything from gift cards to bicycles and laptops.
So let's see.
But the primary activity of the day is the classes on parenting skills. The curriculum is focused on cultivating language and literacy in the very young, even before birth, and there's plenty of research to support what they're doing.
Studies show that the vast majority of brain development occurs in the first 2 to 3 years of life.
The synaptic connections are probably at their maximum between 1 and 2. So the basis for language is pretty much set down at this time.
Children need to grow up in a language-rich environment, and especially birth to 3, when the vast majority of brain development is occurring. And language-rich environment means that parents need to be reading to their child, singing to their child, conversing with their child.
He folded the letter quiet.
When a child enters school, if their vocabulary is 1,000 words better than their peers, they will probably maintain that advantage the rest of their life.
And this is another inexpensive way to garden.
Classes go beyond literacy to include a wide range of topics like infant CPR and healthy lifestyles.
What are you good at? What do you feel passionate about?
Topics have to do with anything we feel will help the parent help their child when it's time to be ready for school.
ELC Parent U is a novel, parent-centric model as opposed to the many child-centric models. They have not found anybody in the nation doing what Savannah is doing. Early Learning College is driven by 2 men and their organizations. Paul Fisher is the president of the Savannah Early Childhood Foundation, a research-based organization focused on improving society through education. Michael O'Neill leads Parent University. This man and his organization have earned a trusted relationship with families in several at-risk neighborhoods. These 2 men have triggered a spirit of collaboration that's bringing in organizations from all over the city. More and more, partners join the cause every year.
I think this is very unique. We have folks from the inner city, we have folks from city government, we have folks from the Rotary clubs, we have folks from the landings.
We're truly bringing together a village to take care of our children and our families in this community.
Carla Moore's story embodies this program's potential to transform lives. She was a grandmother who suddenly found herself in the custody of a difficult child.
Victoria had no structure in her life when she first came to me, and she had anger issues, and she did not know how to socialize with other children. She would not stay in the classrooms. She would throw fits and have to be restrained by numerous teachers. As a parent, I just didn't know which way to turn. And I started putting into practice the things at the Early Learning College of the classes that I attended. Victoria went from a disruptive child to a gifted child. Her dramatic turnaround I credit to Early Learning College and through my hard work of putting what I've learned at Early Learning College into practice.
So I think early results are that this is working.
parents and principals are coming to us and want us to bring Early Learning College to their neighborhood. And when can we do it?
There's a need for it, there's a desire for it. I'd like to see it expanded to schools throughout the county.
To keep up with the demand, it continues to expand to East and West Savannah with plans to include the South Side.
We're at a precipice. We're about where we can go with people doing it part-time and when they can.
Amazingly, this entire operation has managed to run without any full-time staff. Even its executive director has been wearing multiple hats for over 14 years.
And I work at International Paper. When I come home from a day at International Paper, I've got a list of things to do for Parent University. Whereas this is wonderful work, obviously it's not sustainable.
Our funding needs are really twofold. One, to cover operating costs of Early Learning College, and one to pay staff.
With more financial support, we'd be able to do much greater outreach into the community. The variety of our courses and venues would increase. We'd have a much greater impact on our community.
Organizers are working to make a significant impact on Savannah by the year 2033. And wouldn't that be an excellent way for the city to celebrate its 300th birthday?
I applaud these two men for making this commitment to create this institution.
I think we're going to see some amazing things coming from the kids who graduate from this program.
We are going to make this happen. And I think we are.
All right, man. I like that.